Okay, hello and welcome everyone into our sixth video on this series of tutorial on how to build a membership app in Five. Now, in today's video, we are going to talk about how to write a simple report inside Five. Now, in order to write a report, we click on Visual and then simply we have this menu item called as Reports, and then we get this interface. Okay, so let's say that we want to write a very simple report that contains the list of all of our members. That is also the list of all of the approved applicants. So let's go ahead and quickly create a report on that. So we click on add item. Now, first thing first, we need to add a data source for our report. So click on data sources, then add data source. In here, let's just select the approved applicants query and click on save. After that, let's go back here. I'll just call it members report in the template. Now if you click here, then Five opens up this rich text editor in front of us. And now as you can see, we have a bunch of features on top and other formatting tools that we can use to start writing the reports of our choice. We do also have these buttons which you can instantly add headers, footers. As you can see from here, we can add a page layout, whether it's an A4 or A3 size page, and pretty much a lot of the details. Okay, let's start by writing a simple header. So let's write members report, and then let's just add a simple table. From this menu, from this basic interface over here, we can easily add a table. So let's just simply create a table of 3 by 3. Now what I want to display in this table is that I want to display the name, the email, and the phone number of all the applicants. So we can do that by clicking on the top section and then the edit button. Okay, after clicking on the edit button, we get this dialog box. So first let's select our data source, approved applicants. Now since we only want the header files and not the actual records, we'll select captions, and the fields can be the name, email, and their phone number. Let's apply it row wise, and now when I click on insert, you'll see I get all the aliases or the headers from my query. Now let's put in records. So under put in records, I'll just click on the bottom row and add the edit button again. Now inside fields, I'll select my data source, but this time I'll select records because I actually want my records. Okay, name, email, and phone. After selecting that, let's click on row. And my final step would be to click on helper and use this built-in function just given to me by Five. And what it does is that instead of just adding in one record, it will iterate through all of our databases and add every single record in our table. So we click on insert, and there we go. Okay, now since we're done with that, let me quickly apply a bold effect to the header file, and let's click on save and then save again, and I'm done with my report. Now let's quickly put it as a menu item. So I'll click on visual and then menus. Inside menu, let's click on add item. Since it's just a temporary menu item and I'm just using this to show you how you can write reports, I'll just give it a dummy name. So I'll just call it test. I'll just call it report for now. And let's give it a menu of 6th, and the action, select report, and then save, and then let's run our application and see what we have done. Okay, now you see I have a new menu item called as report, and I click on that, and bam, as you can see, I have my report in front of me, which has the header bar and both of my approved applicants. Now from this interface, I can instantly download my report as a PDF or even send it to even print it. And okay, one more thing I'd like to highlight is that let's say that if we go back to my members form and I now add a new item in it, a new record, let's say a new person, we can call this person Larry Smith. Let's give them a phone number 999-888-777. Okay, and let's click on save. Okay, now if we go back to our pending applications and if we quickly approve Larry, Now Larry will appear in the approved applicants menu. And now if I click on report, you see our data inside the report is changed, and I have Larry Smith in front of us. Now I realize that I accidentally added the last name inside their email field, but we can change that later. Okay, so that was a very short video today, just quickly covering how we can write reports. In the next video, we'll talk more about how we can use this feature in depth, and even talking about mail merges, how we can use our functions to send mails to our applicants and informing them that their application to become a member has been approved or rejected. Okay, so if you liked today's video, make sure to like and subscribe. Until then, thank you all very much, and see you again very soon.